2 days now to go until Give to the Max Day. That's a 24-hour fundraising drive to benefit all sorts of local groups and nonprofits.
All week we're featuring organizations making a difference in our community, and today it is Spare Key, a group helping parents of seriously ill children pay for housing. And here with more is the executive director of Spare Key, Eric Mishi, along with Mike Jones, owner of Union CrossFit Gyms. Welcome to both of you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Good morning.
All right, I want to first start with you, Eric. Talk about the kind of work that Spare Key does here in Minnesota.
Sure. Well, since 1997, Spare Key has been providing families with critically ill and seriously injured kids in the hospital with housing grants. Since that time, we've supported about 3,000 kids in Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota, Wisconsin, with almost $3 million worth of housing grants. Our focus is to make sure that parents can stay a part of the child's care and recovery team and focus on that rather than worrying about how they're going to make their mortgage payment.
Right, they've got so many things they've got to deal with, and obviously number one would be their child. How much of a need are you guys in our community?
Yeah, it's actually growing. It's pretty significant. In 2012, we served about 209 families. Last year was about 540. We're saying yes to more families than ever before, but we're still having to say no to families that we don't want to have to say no to, which is why things like Give to the Max Day are really important to Spare Key and other nonprofits in Minnesota.
Well, let's talk about Give to the Max Day. You're holding an event called Sweat to the Max. It's at the Union CrossFit Gyms. What's going to be happening here? In case people don't understand, for instance, a burpee is a critical part.
Yeah, apparently, yes. Apparently so.
Yeah, at all three of our CrossFit gyms on Thursday, anybody from the public, along with our members, they can come into the gym and they can do as many burpees as they want. And we're going to ask people to raise money, preferably by the burpee. So if you do 100 burpees, raise $100. And our goal is to do 100,000 burpees. And we think we can do it in the day.
Okay, we're looking at video. Eric, this is you about to do a burpee. Are you ready to show this on TV? There we go.
Rough.
Hey, that's good form.
There you go.
Yes,
That's right.
nice form.
Impressed. I'm
Well,
impressed.
that only took one take, too.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
is that the only one we've got?
Thankfully, that is
One
the
and
only
done.
one we've got.
One and
That's
done.
right.
I like it. That's how I do my burpees. So, Eric, talk a little bit about what these donations would do for your organization and how much of an impact they really would have.
Yeah, it makes a big difference. About 82% of every dollar we raise goes right back into our program. What makes Spare Key unique is that we don't have income guidelines. So a lot of the families that we're helping are middle-income families who fall through the crack because they make too much money to qualify for something else. And we don't focus on the kind of illness or injury. So we deal with families whose kids are fighting cancer, dealing with chronic diseases, any kind of injury you can imagine. And so for Sweat to the Max Day, for $1 a burpee, hopefully our goal is to raise about $10,000. Every dollar we raise will be matched dollar for dollar by the Richard Schultz Family Foundation that day. So, and as Mike said, it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter what kind of shape you're in. Sometime between 5:30 in the morning and 7:30 at night, you go to any one of the Union Fitness CrossFit gyms in St. Louis Park, Minneapolis, or St. Paul. Do one burpee, do 100 burpees. If you think you can do 100,000 burpees by yourself, good for you.
And if you find someone who can do that, that's a whole story. That's
Well,
a different story
if
in and
you're
of
going to
itself.
find them, they're going to be at Mike's gyms, trust me.
Okay, all right. Well, thanks to two of you, and I hope that people turn out in droves for Burpee Thursday.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right, Eric Mishi from Spare Key and also Mike Jones from the Union CrossFit. We hope people join in and
Get your
sweat
burpee
it
on.
out.
Get your burpee on, right?
Get your burpee on.
For
Yeah.
more information on the work that's being done, incredible work by Spare Key, log on to their website. It's sparekey.org. Give to the Max, by the way, we've been talking about it. It is coming up midnight on Thursday. There's your chance. Gentlemen, thank you.
Thanks so much.